YouTube, my name's Azza18. Thank you for checking out this video, guys. And today's video is simply all about what is good and what is bad about the brand new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, I did play this game quite a lot. No, I truly mean that. I played it every single day. I was one of the first people to get to level 30. I absolutely grinded the shit out of this game. So I do have some pretty good experience about what was good, what was bad, and what you need to look out for. Now, I'm going to start off with the good. The movement system in this game is absolutely amazing. You cannot jump as high as what you can in Black Ops 3, and the movement itself is a lot smoother than Black Ops 3. With Black Ops 3, if you're trying to aim down the sight and you're using like a stick and move setup, it's very jerky. On this game, it's very smooth. The movement is smooth. Just the general movement of this game is a lot smoother than Black Ops 3. In my personal opinion, I thought the guns were really even. Now, yeah, there are a couple of variants in the guns that are a little bit like, whoa, what's going on here? But in general, I thought the guns were really easy. Every time you got into a gunfight, you never knew who was going to win. Both guns would have their advantages. Some guns would be good at long range, some guns would be good at short range. Me, personally, the gun that I fell in love with in this game was the Evo. I thought that gun was absolutely amazing because it had the ability to change between SMG and AR. But I do personally believe that the guns were well balanced, and the variants didn't really affect the guns that much at all. The new game mode Defend is great. If you don't know what this game mode is, simply what you do is you pick up the uplink sphere and you hold on to it. And you protect that person. It is pretty much keep me offs, post-migrated in the middle of games. Now, this is also because it is player-to-player servers at the moment, but I did enjoy that they could throw in a host migration. Sometimes you would pray to Harambe to give you a host migration and he would not do it for you, but the fact that sometimes you'd get in a shit-hole game and it would actually do the host migration for you. Now, I want to talk about the bad things in Infinite Warfare. And it's the one that I keep hearing, and it is the one that I keep seeing, and it's the one that just pops up everywhere, which is the hosts and the hit detection. The most important thing in this game, at the moment, being on player-to-player servers, is if you have a bad host, you are going to have a bad time. You will have bad hit detection. You will get around a corner and you will not get around that corner. If you have a bad host, you're going to have a bad time. Apparently, when this beta first got launched, it was supposed to be on the dedicated servers, but with everybody jumping on it, it crashed them and they had to go to player servers. Now, how is a company as big as Infinity Ward having their servers crash? Because apparently they didn't expect so many people to be playing it. They really need... Personally, I did not like the lethals or the tacticals in this game. You throw a fucking grenade and it chases you. You throw down a sphere and it protects you. What is that? Get that shit out of the game. That is terrible. They need to work on the lethals and they need to work on the tactical grenades. The servers. Now, they haven't actually confirmed. I keep hearing from 100 people that... No, it doesn't have dedicated servers. And I keep hearing from other 100 people, yeah, it's got dedicated servers. I've looked over the internet and I've looked at other YouTubers and I cannot actually find that there is dedicated servers. But my big question here is that I do know that Modern Warfare Remastered has got dedicated servers. So why would Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered get dedicated servers and Infinity Ward would not give it to Infinite Warfare? That just seems really crazy. So I do believe that yes, Infinity Ward will give Infinite Warfare dedicated servers. It'd be crazy not to. I feel like the sniping really needs to be nerfed. The amount of times I got absolutely destroyed, and I feel like I move around this game fairly quickly. I'm wall running, I'm boosting, I'm sliding, I'm doing my jump thing, and I just feel like I just got destroyed so often with the snipers. I don't know if they need to turn down the aim assist a little bit on it, or maybe nerf the snipers a little bit, but I just feel like the snipers are really strong, and they probably just need to be nerfed down a little bit. Now, coming back to the weapon variants, this can be seen both as good and both as bad. I don't mind the whole, you get salvage to create the weapon. You got to play the game to get the weapon. You know, that doesn't bother me too much. What I see that is that players that play the game more are rewarded. You play the game, you get your salvage, you get the gun. Now, yeah, you can still get guns through supply drops, but they've given you the option this time that if you grind the game, you get more salvage, you can get yourself a better gun. And in my head, I think you're rewarding the players that are grinding your game more, and I don't have an issue with that. There are a lot of party issues in the game. Parties disconnecting, backing out of games, not bringing the party with you. Now that could also just be broken down to, obviously, because it is a beta, but I think they need to work on the party system just a little bit. I hate, especially on the PlayStation, when you go to invite a friend. On Black Ops 3, you can invite a friend through the game. With Infinite Warfare, you have to go back to the PlayStation menu to invite them. And someone as me as a streamer who streams through the PlayStation, it's really frustrating because that means all my viewers get stuck with a blue screen. I think you should have in-game inviting systems. Finding a game is also quite difficult, but this could also be broken down to as it was a beta, and we were on player-to-player servers, so I'm not going to go into that one too much until the full game is released. The wall running. Now, this is both bad and both good, depending on how you look at it. Now, if you are wall running, you need to be looking down the wall for your character to grab the wall. If you're trying to look to your right and you're wall running on your left, you usually won't grab the wall. So you really need to check that you are definitely looking down that wall to grab that wall. The other last two things I'd like to say is supply drops. Not a big fan of it. It doesn't bother me that much if there's supply drops during the game, but it is a little bit of a pay-to-win system still. And the character cannot move around in menus. If I can adjust what my character looks like with the helmet that he's wearing and the shirt that he's wearing, I really would like to be able to spin him around and see what he's looking like. And I'd like to see what the other characters look like as well, like what we had in Advanced Warfare. So the big two things that I really want to break down to right here in the end here. 1. Is this game better than Call of Duty Black Ops 3? And in my opinion, and this is my opinion alone, you're more than welcome to have your own opinion, and that is fair, but yes, I believe this game is better than Black Ops 3. I loved Infinite Warfare in the beta. I thought this game was so amazing. This game was so fast. You could play this game so fast, and I loved it. I loved how fast this game was that suits the style of Call of Duty that I like to play. But the other thing you need to realize as well is that this game has also been made for the last 3 years. Now, yeah, they've been doing like making what the characters look like in the maps and stuff. Don't expect a lot to change when the full game comes out. We're 2 weeks away from full release in a beta. Do not expect the game to change a hell of a lot before the full game comes out. Hopefully they can tinker a few little things like the server issues and maybe like nerfing the sniper for old mate Azza here because he keeps getting fucking destroyed by them, but they don't expect a massive change, guys. Guys, that's my simple opinion of what I thought was good in the Infinite Warfare and what I thought was bad. I'm sure a few of you guys will agree with some of the things, and I'm sure there's a few of you that will disagree with it as well. But if you could kindly leave a big thumbs up on my video to show your support, or if you have a different opinion on something, just write it positively in the comments and I'll have a conversation with you about it, guys. And as always, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, guys. My name's Azza18. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.